Hello everyone, welcome to the weekly prompt showcase where we showcase the submission that are submitted in the Discord server. If you want to submit your art for the YouTube channel for us to showcase, well, you can always join the Discord below in the description. Anyway, last week we have the prompt that is disposed and the word is fan. It can be any fan, like a fangirl, fanboy, or just a literal fan. Now for this first submission is mine. I wanted to do something with two people and I didn't really know how to draw two people kissing. So I used a fan as a substitute, as in like to block away the mouse movement. And well, for this drawing I feel like I could have done better, especially with the lines, but I learned a few neat things about inherit alpha, like this button. And yeah, I wanted the background to be a little bit of those festival lights where you see in, movies and stuff, those blurry light, but obviously I need more training on that. But overall, it's not so bad. I tried to do a few things with shading and honestly, the light didn't go anywhere, and yeah, this piece, even though it wasn't satisfactory, I'm still glad to learn something about it from it. Anyway, for the next piece is this from Omnation. Now we can see the fan here, and obviously it's a hot day, but the fact that she's wearing a bikini means she must be somewhere on the beach. And yeah, at first glance it's very good. What I love about it is the hair. As you can see, there's like different shade of hair color, and obviously they don't even need to use the lines. They can draw the strand with these color thing. And I really love the detail, like the sweat, the hair. Yeah, I really love the detail on the sweat. It's like you can see the droplets in very thick droplets, especially here that drip down. Yeah, oh right, a really neat detail here is that you can see in the buttocks, you can see the green light bouncing off from the tree over here. It bounced off, and it's a really neat detail if you concentrate into that. And in the belly and the armpits and the, I don't know what to call it, the waist, you can see the shift in color, as in it become darker. And I really like it. It's small neat detail on the shading, but it really adds to the piece. And the background also helps, especially with the clouds. Even though it looks simple, it makes a good contrast to the character in the front. Yeah, overall, screen overlay plus layer with low opacity airbrush. Screen overlay layer brush. Yeah, it's simple. It's simple, but it also adds a little bit of detail here and there. And yeah, I feel like Omnation has done a lot of good pieces lately, and yeah, thank you Omnation for submitting. I look forward to see more of your pieces in the future. Now for next one, we have this by Nerd. This is a pose of, I guess, martial art, because you can see the yin and yang in the background, and it's like, I think she's using a fighting technique that involves a fan. In media or like old movies, you can see a lot of martial arts using fans, but I don't know how viable that is. There was a design on a fan that with spikes, but I don't know, maybe it's just fiction. About the piece though, I really like the way that they use color on the shirt for shading instead of utilizing the lines a lot. I mean, you can definitely still see the lines over here, and I'm gonna make the brush smaller. You can see the lines here and here, but usually when you see different tones of color, the brightness, the middle one, and the dark one. I guess a more spiritual thing is you know instead of finding a fan. I guess that's true. That is true. There are some dancing moves, like there's some dancing with fan, and it looks really elegant. I really love the hair. It's just bouncing all over the place with the diamond shape. You know what this looks like? It looks like seaweed. I am sorry, but it does look like seaweed. Overall, I really like the pose itself, even though we already have the some pose. But the fan, utilizing the fan in this pose is very interesting, I'd say. Mistletoe hair. No, she could be a walking mistletoe because the shirt is also red, no? And yeah, overall, it's a very good piece, I gotta say. Thank you, nerd, for submitting. I look forward to see more of your pieces in the future. The next one we have is from Zaki. Now, I guess due to time constraint and the fact that it usually takes a lot of time for them to run out, and they also said that they were running out of battery. So yeah. This is maybe unfinished, but it's still very good. They added the leaves, I guess, for the monthly pose, or like my monthly prom, but you know, the anthem. But they also added a fan for this week's prom. The rendering is nice, yes, I agree. Especially on the hair, you don't see a lot of lines on the hair, in contrast to the body. But you can see the different flow state of the hair, especially on this string to like this. It feels very natural, and despite it not being finished, I can see a lot of potential coming out of this. I do hope that they can finish this when it's the monthly prom showcase, because they already add leaves already, so it's also viable for the monthly one, right? It took so long to get the gesture of the hair right, and it paid off. You invest this time and effort into something, and it paid off really nicely. As for the skin, I can see that there's a lot of shading going to the lighting and the skin tone. And yeah, what is this? CRW. I have no idea what it is, but neat. the hand is unfinished. And yeah, thank you, Zaki, for submitting despite you not finishing, but I do hope that you can. Oh, it's like Cloud Rover works. Ah, okay. Nice one. I hope you can finish this by the monthly prompt so we can have a full picture of what we're seeing. And yeah, thank you for submitting. I'll see that you finish this, please. Yeah. Next one we have from AdoNDs or /Shelly. The signatures down in the leg. And this is utilizing the pose, as you can see, and this is from an anime called handmade May. Honestly, yeah, that is the handmade May girl. Honestly, I never heard about this anime as it is an anime from the 2000s. But judging from the character design, especially with the USB, I say it's, yeah, I think I'll give this anime a look. About the piece, as you can see, yeah, the color are very pretty, and the gesture of the pose is very interesting. It's like she just messed up and gonna drop the berries onto the ground. You can definitely see the movement, especially on the, what do you call it, the ribbons. Yes, the ribbon is very flowy, and in the back too. I did this like right before, so it feels like a rush a bit. Despite it being a rush, it still looks very gorgeous. You can see the hair flowing in here. There's a lot of things, there's a lot of submission or like things I like about regarding hair in this week's submissions, and yeah, I really like the neat small detail here on the tie, especially with the tie high. As you can see, it doesn't go straight like it usually do, but it goes bump in a bit, as you can see. It doesn't look rushed. It doesn't. Oh, now that I pay attention, I can see what kind of lines here for, I guess, the movement. You can get a feel of the movement in this piece. Now for the shading, I really love the way that they shade here. It's like they use some kind of painting brush, and yeah, it makes blending less of hassle, I guess. Especially here, there's different colors like blue for the USB and purple for the white areas. Again, blue for the darker tones. Yeah, I really love the dropping food. It was like 2 hours. You took 2 hours to finish this. But, I mean, it looks gorgeous, I'm not lying. But, that's it. I hope you had a good sleep, and yeah. Thank you, Healy, for submitting, and I look forward to see more of your pieces in the future. And despite it being rushed, it still looks very gorgeous. And it comes out of nowhere though. Anyway, the next prompt is also our last final for this week, is this from Kira Yoshikage. I think it's just like a small rush, 10 minutes rush, and no, despite being 10 minutes, it still looks very detailed. Oh, it's look interesting, like a small doodle. This guy is just sitting in the heat of summer, and we can all relate to that. Sitting in the thing and just eating up all the fan blowing face. You can definitely see his hair blowing this way. There's a lot of fan and blowing. If we're lucky and it's just sort of my way. You can definitely see all the sweat and the blue on the sweat here too. Despite it being rushed, it still looks very good. Even for like 10 minutes. London, so we treat locked out. I guess this small little doodle is a way for you to get in, you know, to get a little bit of that painting side of your end. because I can see the way that you use the soft brush for the shadows, and I guess it really saves time. The only thing that you color in this, it's like the fan and like this guy's skin. Talk about, yeah, summer can stop it away if the sun don't shine. This sucks. And yeah, thank you Kira for submitting, and yeah, I hope you have a great time in London. Wait, let me enlarge myself. It is. Now I would like to say that thank you everyone for submitting, and yeah, there's a lot of masterpieces in here, and I hope that everyone is enjoying this so far. Right, if you want to submit your submission for the YouTube channel to showcase your art, don't feel shy to join the Discord. The Discord in the description below. And yeah, we're gonna go to the prompt for next week now. And for next week, we have, well, you can already see the images I already drawn, is food. Now, next week prompt is gonna be food. This post and the time limit you have to post is on the 25th of August. And yeah, for the monthly one, it's still gonna be autumn, and you can submit that before the 1st of September. There's only word for the monthly prompt, so yeah. But for the weekly prompt, you can utilize the word or the post. Anyway, I hope everyone have a nice day, and that you're all having fun with your own art. I wish I went well, and thank you for watching. Good morning, good afternoon, good night.